class. Today I'm going to show you how to do the fourth slide in your slideshow. This slide will be all about what your animal eats. Okay, so as always, you start on your week's agenda with each day's assignments on it, and today is Thursday, so you're going to go to Thursday's slide. Under Animal Research Project, it says click here to find out what to do next on your slideshow. So I'm going to click here, click on the slide, and it will take me to this information. Of course, you make sure you watch this video first, and then it's the same information, right? You're going to make your own slideshow about your animal. You go to the assignment all about my animal slideshow in Google Classroom. You can find this assignment under the topic Animal Research Project. Today, you will create your fourth slide. You will type 2 to 3 facts about what your animal eats, and then you will insert a picture showing what they eat. I'm going to show you how to do that in this video. Okay, I'm going to go back to Google Classroom. Now, before I open up my slideshow, I know I need to use the What My Animal Eats assignment to get that information for my slide. So I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to open it up. Now, yours will have your information already saved, so whatever you typed here before, it will be here, so you can use that, okay? And as I mentioned before, you can either leave this assignment up, so you can go back and forth between this and your slideshow, or you can write down your facts about what your animal eats, 2 to 3 details, and then you can use that you wrote down to copy onto your slideshow, okay? All right, so I'm going to close out of that, and then for your slideshow, you're going to make sure you go to All About My Animal slideshow, and you will click here. It will say your name, and remember, whatever you've done in your slideshow, it will already be saved. Okay, so if you did the title page, it will be saved. If you did fascinating facts and where your animal lives, it will all be saved, and then you will continue on the what your animal eats. Now, I'm going to click on this to show you. Let's say you haven't done some of the slides yet that I already went over. Okay, please do those first. Go back to the other days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and watch those videos to see how to do the title page, the fascinating facts page, and the where your animal lives page, okay, before going on to what my animal eats. Okay, that's what I'm going to talk about in this video, but make sure you do the other slides first if you haven't already. Okay, so remember, this is the slideshow you're working in, but I'm going to be showing you how to do everything in my example slideshow. Okay, so now I'm on the fourth slide. See the number 4, what my animal eats. Now, for the title, we want to make sure we change it so it says your animal. So I'm going to click in it, click in the box, and remember, you're going to move your mouse over to where you want to start deleting the letters. So I want to delete my animal. So I'm going to put the mouse right after the L, and then I'm going to click, and then now I push the delete button, the backspace button. Okay, make sure you leave a space after the what, and then you type your animal's name. I'm going to write hippos, but whatever your animal is, you will type that name. Okay, also make sure you capitalize it because this is a title, and when you write titles, you capitalize the first letter of each word of the title, okay? And then if you want to change the font, again, you're going to click after the last letter, press down and drag it across. Go up here where it says Arial, and you can change the font. Okay, if you want to change the color, you go to the A and click on the color you want to change it to. I'm going to leave mine black, as I have been on the other slides. Okay, and then now I'm ready to type my details about what my animal eats. Okay, so I'm going to click right here next to here, and then I'm going to press the delete button. all the way to delete the letters, but I want to keep the bullet point, the little dot. Okay, so I'm going to write hippos are herbivores. And remember, you don't need to do any extra research. You already found all of your information when you did your What Your Animal Eats assignment. So you just use what was on that assignment, okay? Hippos are herbivores because they eat plants. Very good. Now I go to detail 2. Going to delete this. And my next detail, I'm going to put hippos. And remember, you can say hippos or you can use they, as long as you've used the name of your animal at least once so we know what you're talking about. Hippos mainly eat short grass oops, and I can see that I spelled mainly wrong, so I'm going to delete one of the I's. On your slide, you'll notice, right, a little red mark will go under a word if it's typed wrong. Now with you guys, I'm not grading you on spelling, so it's okay if you have words that are misspelled. That is fine. Hippos mainly eat short grass that grows near their watery homes. Okay. Now go to detail 3. Delete this. And remember, just like the where your animal lives, you could put 2 details if you wanted to, or you can put 3 or more, okay, but at least 2. Okay, and then the last one I'm going to write, they look for food at night, okay? All right, and then I do want to change the color of this, so I'm going to press down right after the period, and then I'm going to highlight this whole section. I'm going to go up to the A to change the color to the dark green to match my other slides. Okay, and then next, you're going to add a picture to show what your animal eats. So I'm going to go up here to Insert Image, search the web, and then I'm going to, you can either just type your animal name and search for pictures, look for pictures that show them eating, or you can try, let's see, what hippos eat, right? You can say your animal's name and say the word eat and see if anything comes up. Okay, it's showing their mouth. Let's scroll down. Okay, kind of them look like having their nose down to the ground. That's showing that they're eating the grass. Okay, oh, here's one of them eating some greens. That would be a good picture too. This is a good one. They're drinking some water. This one you can see the grass in their mouth. So any of those could work. So let's see. I'm going to put this one. Okay, and this one I could tell it's a hippo from a zoo because normally hippos probably wouldn't be able to find that in the wild. That's probably a zoo hippo. Okay, now, before I do that, I want to remind you to make the picture smaller so you can still see your words. You're going to go to the corner, drag it down to make it smaller. Okay. All right, and if you know if there's a certain food that your animal eats, like I'll give the example, pandas, they eat bamboo. You can also search the word bamboo to find pictures of bamboo close up. Okay, I want to look at the pictures again, so I'm going to go to search the web, and I did like this one of them drinking the water, so I'm going to include that. Now, if you notice, I've included 2 pictures on this slide and where my animal lives, but you don't have to. As long as you have 1 picture, that is good enough. Okay, so I'm going to insert that. All right, and then again, I'm going to make it smaller because it's too big, so I go over to the corner, remember the corner, and then I'm going to click and drag it down to make it smaller. Okay, and I kind of want to make it about the same size as this other one, so they look like they go together. Okay, and remember to move it over, there's actually 2 ways. You can always click and then drag it, okay? with your mouse, or you can use the arrows. Once you're clicked in it, you can use the arrows on your keyboard to move it over to wherever you want it. Okay, so I'm going to move this over a little bit. Okay. All right, I think that looks good. Now the last thing I want to do is change the color of my background. So I'm going to go to background, and I'm going to change it to that same green. Now, if you want, of course, you can change every slide a different color, or you can keep all your slides the same color, whichever you want, okay? I'm just showing you guys examples of what to do, but you guys, I want you to be creative on your slideshow and do whatever you would like, okay? And I'm going to click done so it saves the color. And that is how you do your what your animal eats slide. Okay, if you have any questions about this slide or any other slides in our slideshow, please let me know. All right, have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow with the next video. All right, bye.